Bears are majestic and powerful mammals that belong to the family Ursidae. They are found in various habitats across the northern hemisphere, including North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of South America. There are 8 recognized species of bears, each with its own unique characteristics and adaptations. These species are the American black bear, brown bear, polar bear, Asiatic black bear, sloth bear, sun bear, spectacled bear, and giant panda. Bears exhibit a wide range of sizes, colors, and physical features depending on the species. The smallest bear, the sun bear, can weigh as little as 60 pounds, while the largest, the Kodiak bear, may exceed 1,500 pounds. Fur color varies from black, brown, and white to a mix of these shades. Polar bears, for example, have white fur to help them blend in with their icy surroundings, while brown bears can range from light tan to dark brown. Bears have large, strong bodies with powerful limbs and sharp claws. They are known for their distinctive humped shoulders, which provide additional strength for digging and tearing through vegetation. The claws are adapted for various purposes, such as climbing, digging, and catching prey. Despite their robust appearance, bears are agile and can move quickly when needed. Bears are incredibly adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including forests, mountains, tundra, and Arctic ice. The American black bear, for instance, is highly adaptable and can be found in both dense forests and open meadows. Brown bears, on the other hand, are often associated with wooded areas but can also be found in coastal regions. Polar bears are uniquely adapted to life on sea ice and are primarily found in the Arctic Circle. The giant panda, with its distinct black and white coloration, resides in bamboo forests in the mountains of China. The diversity in bear habitats highlights their ability to thrive in different environments. Bears are omnivorous, meaning they consume both plant and animal matter. The diet of a bear can vary widely depending on its species and a local food source is available. While some bears primarily feed on vegetation like berries, fruits, and nuts, others are more carnivorous, preying on fish, small mammals, and carrion. For instance, the polar bear relies heavily on a diet of seals and other marine mammals, while the giant panda feeds almost exclusively on bamboo. The brown bear's diet can include a mix of plants, insects, and larger mammals. Bears are opportunistic feeders and are known for their ability to adapt their diet to seasonal changes. Bears are generally solitary animals, and their social structure varies among species. While some, like the American black bear, are more solitary, others, like the brown bear, may exhibit more social behaviors. Polar bears are typically solitary, except during the mating season or when females are raising cubs. Bears communicate through vocalizations, body language, and scent marking. Roaring, growling, and woofing are common vocalizations used for communication. Scent marking is particularly important during the breeding season, helping bears identify the presence of other individuals in the area. The reproductive habits of bears vary, but most species have a similar life cycle. Female bears, known as sows, give birth to 1 to 3 cubs after a gestation period of several months. The timing of births can vary, but they often coincide with the availability of food resources. Cubs are born helpless and are dependent on their mothers for care and protection. The mother bear invests a significant amount of time and energy into raising her cubs, teaching them essential survival skills such as foraging, hunting, and avoiding predators. Cubs usually stay with their mothers for an extended period before becoming independent. Many bear species face significant threats to their populations, primarily due to habitat loss, climate change, and human-wildlife conflict. As human populations expand, bears often come into conflict with people, leading to habitat fragmentation and degradation. Additionally, climate change poses a threat to bears, especially those in polar regions, as it affects their ice-covered habitats. Several bear species are listed as threatened or endangered, highlighting the need for conservation efforts. Conservation initiatives focus on habitat preservation, mitigating human-bear conflicts, and raising awareness about the importance of coexistence. Bears hold cultural significance in various societies around the world. They appear in folklore, mythology, and art, often symbolizing strength, wisdom, and primal forces. In Native American cultures, bears are frequently revered and considered spiritual beings. In Asian cultures, the giant panda is a symbol of peace and friendship. Bears also play a role in contemporary culture, appearing in literature, movies, and as mascots for sports teams. Conservation efforts often leverage the cultural importance of bears to garner support for their protection. As human populations expand and encroach upon bear habitats, conflicts between bears and humans become more common. Bears may raid crops, damage property, or pose a threat to human safety. In return, humans may inadvertently threaten bears through habitat destruction, poaching, or actions taken in self-defense. Efforts to mitigate human-bear conflicts include education programs, secure waste management practices, and the development of bear-resistant containers. Creating awareness about coexistence and implementing strategies to reduce negative interactions is crucial for the well-being of both bears and humans. Some bears end up in captivity due to various reasons, including orphan cubs, injured individuals, or bears kept in inappropriate conditions. Zoos and wildlife sanctuaries play a role in the conservation of certain bear species, providing education and research opportunities. However, ethical concerns surround the captivity of bears, and efforts are made to improve conditions and promote the rehabilitation and release of bears back into the wild when possible. Conservation breeding programs aim to maintain genetic diversity and ensure the survival of endangered bear species. These programs often involve international collaboration and meticulous management to address the challenges faced by captive populations. Bears are remarkable creatures that have captured the human imagination for centuries. Their diverse adaptations, behaviors, and cultural significance make them a subject of fascination and concern. As we continue to navigate the complex relationship between humans and bears, it becomes increasingly important to prioritize conservation efforts, promote coexistence, and appreciate the critical role bears play in maintaining healthy ecosystems. Through education, awareness, and responsible management of natural resources, we can strive to secure a future where bears thrive in the wild for generations to come.